Today's show is pre-recorded.
Y'all know what time it is. Y'all don't know, y'all better ask somebody. Hat on, suit on, looking like a dapper dog, giving them microphone, dressed like $1 million, diamond things in its cuffs. Y'all tell me who could it be but Steve Harvey? Everybody out there listening to me, put your hands together for Steve Harvey. Put your hands together. Why don't you join me? Steve Harvey, get them on, y'all. Better give me some eggs while I listen to Steve Harvey. Yeah, join in with me. If you're with me, help me say, turn your radio on. You gotta turn it on, yeah, turn it on. Steve Harvey in the morning, y'all. Know y'all can hear me on. Turn it up. Steve Harvey in the morning, y'all. Yeah. Turn your radio on. You gotta turn your radio on. Turn your radio on. You gotta turn them on. Turn them up, Steve Harvey got to turn them out. Got to turn them up, Steve Harvey turn them on to the morning, y'all. Come on, Steve. Come on, do your thing, Big Daddy.
I sure will. Good morning, everybody. You're listening to The Voice. Come on, dig me now. One and only Steve Harvey. I got a radio show. Somebody sent me an email one day that, kind of a nasty little email. I think I said it once before, Steve Harvey trying to be a preacher. Man, I'm so far from being a preacher, man. I can't even tell you. But what I am trying to do is share information. Now, I understand how haters work, and I understand how the devil works. Believe me, I do. Sometimes even he, the devil, surprises me at the level and the angles of attack they use. Which I go, wow, man, I didn't see that one. Ooh, that was pretty slick. I got to give you credit on that when you try to get me. But every time you try to get me, I get saved. I get saved every time, man, because God got me. God got some angels camped around me. That's what my mom used to always say as a Sunday school teacher. Never really understood it, but, when I was growing up as a kid, but I got it now. You got some angels around me, and angels come in the form sometimes of people. People who pull your coat to this or introduce you to that or reveal some information to you like this. He got them all around me. So, see, having a relationship with God, what's been beneficial to me, y'all, is not just that what he gives to me, but what he protects me from. And, some people wonder, well, if you were God, why he let them people do that to you? No, that's not how it works. See, there's two forces in this world. There's good and there's evil. And if you succumb to good, that's what you become. That's what you do. But everybody don't succumb to good. Some people succumb to evil. Some people's mission is to hate, to destroy, to tear down. And so that force is at work in this world too. And when that force comes up against me, what God never promised me that I wouldn't see none of that I wouldn't see the attacks, that I would not come under fire, that I would not be falsely accused. He didn't say that. Matter of fact, he forewarned me that it would happen. But what he does give me in those moments are moments of comfort and peace, knowing that he's with me. And that no matter what my enemy does to bring me down, it ain't going to work. It ain't going to work. So come if you want to. Fight if you will. I have a man that has been attacking me since I owned the comedy club in Dallas. He has been on a mission. And that if I don't give him $5 million, he gonna do it. He done everything, man. He has done everything. Now he done messed around and got himself now claiming in his letters physically ill. And his illnesses and what's befallen his family, he's blaming that on me too. Had Steve Harvey not stressed me out and paid me this money he owed me, where you coming with this? He just has kept on and on and on. And you know what? He done messed around and got himself sick. He done messed around, man, got himself in some situation. And can I tell you something? It's been going on since maybe 97. He started the attack when I first went on. No, before that. Probably 95. He started the attacks in 95. Every now and then. He done got 6 lawyers. All the lawyers done dropped the case after they come in and they discover the fact. But he's steady trying. But it's them angels that's around me. And I forewarned him several times, man. Hey, man, if I was you, I'd go head on. Because what I'm not going to do is bend. Because, see, you cannot break me because I happen to be a soldier for Christ. I happen to be an imperfect soldier for Christ. There's nothing, man. There's nothing. And, it ain't like a bunch of people done tried now. Oh, y'all been on YouTube. Y'all been on the internet. Oh, they done tried. Oh, they done put some dirt on me, man. That ain't true. But if you keep looking at me, though, and I am not the prize, but if you put your eyes on God, is where you go. But if you look at me, he's covered me through it all. And that's been the importance of the relationship I form with God, is that I know that I'm under his wings, that I'm ever under his ever-loving protection, that he got me. And I just wanted to share that with you, that if you're looking for some protection, if you're looking for a way to have the strength to get through what you're going through, get some God, man. If you want a way out, get some God, man. If you've been gang banging and you're sick of gang banging, get you some God, man. If you're tired of being on drugs and you're tired of drinking, get you some God, man. If you're sick and tired of being sick and tired, get you some God, man. I'm just telling you now, if you're trying to make your dreams come true and it look like you ain't going to make it and you still believe that that's for you, get you some God, man. If you're setting a new goal, dream, or aspiration and you're trying to get there and you're going to start out today, get you some God, man. I'm just telling you. See, it's real what I'm saying, man. I ain't no fake dude with it. You understand? I'm just telling you real. Get you some God, man. And be patient. Have faith. Believe. Don't doubt. But Lord have mercy, get ready to work your tail off. Did you hear me? Get you some faith. Believe. Don't doubt. And get ready to work your tail off. God can't bless him. You see, a lot of times we go to God asking for prayers and stuff, but we go to him and we don't give God nothing to bless. We want blessings, but we don't give him nothing to bless. You make one step, he'll make 2. You start, he'll finish. You come, he'll go. You dream it, he'll build it. You start it, he'll finish it. See you trying everything your way. I'm going to go to court. I had a conversation with a man yesterday. Just called me, man, and was just talking about, but Steve, you know, man, this dude been owing me $2,300 for 4 years. I just asked him, have you survived the 4 without the $2,300? Yeah, man. How much you think you done spent trying to get to $2,300? Just a few hundred. Now, let me ask you something. Do you have a few hundred more to try to get this $2,300 that you've been trying to get for 4 years? Yeah, I could do that. But do you want to, man? Do you have the time to dedicate 4 more of your years to try to get $2,300? But, Steve, I'm out of work right now. I done fell on some hard times. I could use that money. And I've been praying to God to help me. Yeah, you've been praying to God to help you. God probably got something way greater for you, but you got to let go of your own thinking and let God have his way. You understand? You feel me?
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Ladies and gentlemen, another day, another opportunity, another moment in time. Man, I sure appreciate you, Lord, for just giving me these moments in time. Time is precious. I thank you for it. I thank you for a new opportunity and a brand new day. Man, I don't know about y'all, but I feel good about it, man. Every time he wake me up or allow me to lay it down, I thank God for waking me up, and I thank God for letting me make it back home. Man, I'm grateful. If you get your gratitude together, it affects your attitude, which is in direct correlation to your altitude. This is the Tude Morning Show. Get them up. Shirley Strawberry's back, everybody. Woo-hoo-hoo. Where you been? Carla Farrell, mouth of the South, Mississippi, Monica. Ladies and gentlemen, Junior, government name, Kill Spates. Everybody know the legend that it is Nephew Tommy. Well, Junior.
Yes, sir.
What's on your mind today?
You know, Unc, man, I want to talk to a specific situation, Unc. I just want to know how you figure, 65 years, you probably already had this.
I tell you right
already.
now, been in it. You said specific situation.
Yeah, specific
been in
situation.
It. Run it.
And I'm talking about this. Obedience with blessings. When did you understand that your obedience lead to blessings? What age did you get that lesson at?
Probably kicked in with me when I was 4 or 5. If you do like I say,
yeah,
the blessing is you won't get this ass whooping. If you don't do what I say and be disobedient, that's going to be some instant repercussions. Oh, I started understanding that lesson around 4 or 5.
That's simple, huh?
Yeah,
I hadn't quite really mastered it at 2. I think I took a lot of unnecessary shakings because I was in them terrible 2s maybe. I don't really recall. But
not
just
you,
knowing,
not terrible too.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, but knowing how I was in my teens, I had to have been a terrible 2.
Yes.
Yeah.
I forgot shakings. We used to get shook, didn't we? I forgot about
Dog, I'm talking about the slobber wrap around behind my ear.
Dang.
Shake some sense into you.
Oh, dog. And when they got through, I had it too.
Yeah.
It was amazing. My mama told me one time I was in the store, she said, I'll snatch a knot in you. And I never understood that one time until she did it. I didn't know that you could get snatched so hard that your body would tie itself in a knot.
Like a pretzel.
My arms and legs was tied together. Seriously, man. If they'd have put me in the oven, I'd have been the first pretzel.
Yes.
She actually,
The first
boy, I'll
human
snatch
pretzel.
a knot in you if you don't. And she did. She snatched me one time. I didn't even know my body could tie up like that. I look like
That's
ribbon.
so funny.
Like a ribbon.
That's hilarious,
Yeah.
Steve.
So, Junior, being honest about it, it started kicking in 4 or 5. Later in life, I understood the obedience to God.
Yeah.
But first, the lesson of obedience was learned early on, and I must admit, I thank them for it.
All right, thank you guys. Coming up at 32 minutes after the hour, we'll hear from the nephew as he runs that prank back right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
It is time now for the nephew to run that prank back. What you got for us, Nev?
Shirley, we got Make-A-Wish Ministry. Make-A-Wish Ministry.
Sweet.
Come on, Cat. I'm not doing this today. Come on, Cat.
New Baptist, this is Terrence. May I help you, please?
Brother Terrence?
Yeah.
How you doing? I got your number. You with the over the church? You with the Make-A-Wish Ministry?
Yes, I am. I may help you.
Well, look, I'm actually I'm terminally ill, brother Terrence, and I don't, as far as what the doctors tell me, it could be 6 months or another year, but I know my time here is definitely limited,
Well, I'm sorry to hear that, but we're definitely here to help you out with whatever you need or whatever we can help you with. So what can we do for you?
Well, I truly believe that sometimes people have, I seen one of them old movies they got where they got a bucket list or whatever they call it, with people trying to do things before they leave here. I guess I just sitting around trying to figure out what I could do and what I wanted to do before I left this world and went on to what he has for me next. I don't believe in doing anything unless it's prayed on first.
Oh, yeah.
If you don't mind, maybe you can pray that the wish will come true. You mind doing anything like that?
Oh, no, I don't mind praying. That's what we're here for. Bow your head with me.
Yes, sir.
Is your head bowed?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, it is.
Father God, we come to you in the humblest way we know how.
Yeah.
Lord, we ask you to touch this young man in every which way he hurt. And then we ask you to deliver him for whatever is going on with him. And let him know that we, the church, is here to help him with whatever his needs is in his last days. In Jesus' name I pray. Say amen with me.
Amen. Amen. Amen.
God's going to do it. He's going to do it.
Amen.
Now, you a member of the church here of New?
I was a member. I still consider myself a member. It's just been quite some time, probably over a year and a half, 2 years since I've been able to come, due to my illness. But definitely I was a member there.
Well, that's all right. We're not worried about all that. We just here to take care of your last and final wish. That's what our ministry is for. We helps people with anything they need, like
what all I mean when people call and want things, what all of y'all help them with?
Well, we've helped them with their rent, take them to the store, help them with a utility bill, come out and cut the grass, anything like that they just can't do. Take them to the doctor's appointment, anything we'd like to help them with, we do exactly that.
Okay, well, I pretty much got those things taken care of. I think what I'd like to do between you and myself, Brother Tan, that I've never told anyone what I'm about to tell you. I've never been with a woman before.
Huh?
I'm 38, but I've never been with a woman.
Well, I guess that might be a blessing. You might be pure. That's a good thing.
Well, but sometimes, I guess before I leave, I guess that's a desire that I have. And what I wanted to ask you was, there is a lady there at the church.
Uh-huh.
And before I leave, I think that's the woman that I would actually like to be with.
Well, I don't know if Make-A-Wish Ministry can support that kind of stuff, but go ahead, let me hear.
Okay, the lady that I'm actually interested in she works at the church too.
Oh, really?
Well, now she's kind of a tall one. She's about 5'9", and she's probably about a size 8. Beautiful long legs, man, and sandy type of hair, sandy color, sandy brown, man. And I mean, she looked like caramel.
Hold on a minute. What's her name?
I think her name Linda.
Now hold on. That's my wife. What you mean? Go ahead, say it.
Wait. Linda's your wife?
Yeah, that's my wife. You sorry. Okay. What do you mean?
Well,
talk.
Listen, y'all are a ministry. Now, if y'all supposed to be taking care of people on Make-A-Wish and taking care of what they want before they leave this world, if that's my wish, what is the problem?
Listen here, you done crossed every line there was about this ministry, so I don't give a damn about it no more. You talking about sleeping with my wife. If I see you, I'm going to do something to you. They ain't going to even be able to recognize you. So what the you talking about messing with my wife, son of a...
I'll call Miss Linda myself and see if she don't have a problem with helping me make my wish come true.
You go right ahead and call, and you won't call nobody else. That'll be the last call you make.
I thought y'all were here to relieve people so they can enjoy themselves before they leave this world.
You talking about sleeping with my wife. Are you crazy?
But if I'm finna leave here, ain't nobody gonna know but you and her.
I don't care if you die. I don't care. You ain't sleeping with my wife and you fool with her, you probably gonna go ahead and die quicker than you need to.
I thought this was a ministry.
I don't care
you
thought.
over there telling me about dying. Y'all supposed to be a ministry that helps people before they leave this world.
I don't care what it is, but you talking about sleeping with my wife. You got an illness, but something must be wrong with your brain talking about messing with my wife.
Ain't nobody gonna even know I've been with your wife once I'm gone. There ain't gonna be but the two of y'all. At least you would have helped me before I left
No,
here.
I can't help you with nothing. And let me tell you something. I'm not the preacher. I'm not the pastor. I'm not the deacon. I'm not none of them. But if you mess with my wife, you're going to know who I am. I'm going to be the undertaker. Do you understand?
I hear what you're saying, but I got one more thing I need to tell you about who I am.
You ask it, you ignorant. To go ahead. Let me hear.
This is Nephew Tommy from the Steve Harvey Morning Show. Your wife, Linda, got me to pray.
No, y'all ain't
Y'all need to
me,
pray
man.
for you.
You wrong for that. Y'all ain't recording this, is you?
Man, it's recorded. Every last bit of it.
Lord have mercy. Pastor ain't gonna hear this, is he?
I got one more thing to ask
Lord.
you, man. What is the baddest, and I mean the baddest, radio show in the land?
Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All
Yes, I
right,
did.
thank you, nephew.
Yes, I did.
Thank you, nephew. Coming up next, Ask the CLO with the Chief Love Officer, Steve Harvey, right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Coming up at the top of the hour in entertainment news, in trending what's going on with Kanye today news. Forbes says Kanye is no longer a billionaire. In Halloween news, we have a warning for the parents of trick-or-treaters. And Carla has some music news for us, but right now it is time to ask the CLO a couple of questions. Here we go. LaWanda in Montgomery writes, my boyfriend and I have been together since college, and I just had our first child. Now, his girlfriend from high school has a daycare, and he wants our son to go there because he wants to help her out. Should I trust him, or is this too shady?
What? He's stupid.
Why would you?
Well, all these daycares.
Yeah.
A bunch
You
of
wanna help her out. You know, in the words of other black women, so you just wants to be Captain Save a Blank. That's what you wants to do.
That's it.
Okay. So when did you get a cape?
Okay.
Uh-huh.
See that just like that man that took that video of his son jumping down the steps, and he didn't know he was gonna try to fly all the way down the steps, and he landed real hard on his butt twice, and the little boy got up holding his tailbone, had this little cape around his neck. His father said, man, I didn't know you was gonna do that. You're gonna don't mess around and let that cape get you hyped up.
Okay.
Don't let that cape get you hyped up. Bruh, listen to me. Find somewhere else for your kid to go to daycare.
Yeah.
You inviting a dog. You finna have some misery in your house for no reason at all.
I can't believe he said it.
I'm gonna
And
help
wants to go
her
through
out.
with it.
Wait, dog. How do you know she need help though? See,
Right.
where this extensive conversation come from?
Yeah. Yeah. You're right, Steve.
Yeah.
You're right.
Yep.
Bruh, you dumb. All right.
Your one child ain't gonna make or break the business. Fool.
Not at all. Not at all. All right, moving on to Shara in Lafayette. Shara says, I took my hubby's car to get our son from school. As I waited, I cleaned out his car. He had lots of junk food wrappers hidden everywhere. We've been dieting, and I see he's been cheating. So should I start eating what I want and wait for him to say something slick to me, or should I confront him now?
Well, let's just understand this, Charlotte. You've been dieting.
Right? By yourself.
You've been dieting. He's not.
That car is a pantry.
Now she wants to know if she should start eating what she want to eat. No, Shira, you should go and stay on the plan, get yourself together. You know, be the best you can be, because you never know when it's gonna make you healthier. You know, it's gonna do some things in your life. Both of y'all need to go on and stay on this diet, though.
Yeah. And
Big
it's
boy
easier
know
when
he
you have
needs
a
to cut
partner.
down. It is easier, but when your partner cheating and is making you look,
Yeah.
you know, well, you're going to be
Yeah.
fine and he ain't. There you go. That's the reward. Just go on and stay on the program.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There it
All right.
is.
Good advice, CLO. Moving on to Jerome. Jerome in Germantown says, my wife had a small group of her friends over for a sex toy party, and I heard my wife bragging about using toys mostly when she's home alone and when I don't want to have sex with her. I didn't know she had toys. Should I be worried about it?
You don't want to have sex with her. What?
Yeah.
Judgmental.
I didn't know she
the
had
hell
toys.
with the toy. Let's talk about you.
I didn't know she had toys. Dog, she having a sex toy party at your house. You don't think she got one? You don't think she done bought none, dog? The sex toy party is at your house. She the ringleader of the sex toy committee.
Yeah.
Come on.
She's bragging about them.
They buy the sex toys from her. She is a sex toy distributor.
Not the distributor.
She got the building down the street. Yeah. Sex toys are us. Why you ain't? I can't believe she got one. The party is at your house.
Yeah. What's the name of the store?
Sex toys are us.
He is the Amway of sex toys.
Dog. She trying to
Multi-level
get
marketing.
other women to sign up. She's so heavy into sex toys, it's a pyramid scam.
So should he be worried about this?
No, dog, y'all need to go and get in and help. You need to throw one at your job with your dudes. You got to help pay these bills up in here, man. You didn't know y'all was sex toy distributors.
Oh,
sex toys are us.
Yeah.
She got all of them.
Everything.
She got solar powered sex toys. She just lay them out there in the yard.
Yeah.
He don't hear the engine running in the bedroom. He don't hear the engine.
You
No
need to
batteries
be careful,
needed.
dog, because she going to come up in there with some stuff for you.
Well, he doesn't want to have sex with her. I mean, well, not all the time apparently, or
But
not
the
when she wants.
toys do.
The toy don't never say no.
The toy always want to play. That's why they call it a toy.
Right?
The toy get the
All right,
job.
last
Ooh,
one.
mama coming to get me.
Not mama.
Pick me, mama, pick me. They in the drawer. Pick me, mama, my turn, mama. Come on, turn me on. I ain't been on in a while. Come here.
All right, moving on. Last one to Shantae in Denver. Shantae says, my husband got tickets for an outdoor concert I wanted to go to. The day before the show, he told me he lost the tickets and he promised we'd do something together soon. When I checked his account, there was no record of him buying tickets. He could have said he didn't want to go. Why would he lie about it?
Why would he tell you he didn't want to go?
Here we go with this lying again.
Hell yeah. Why don't he just tell me you want to go? Then how come you don't never want to do nothing I don't want to do? I bought the tickets and I lost them. Damn. There you go.
He never bought them. He just lied.
He didn't want to go.
Well, she's saying, why didn't he just say that? Why did he lie?
See, look at you right now. What's all these questions for?
Why are you
That's why
lying?
he
What's all
lied.
these lies for?
Why you don't want? Okay, Shirley, you my wife. Hey, baby, I don't really want to go to the concert.
Oh, you don't, honey? Well, why not?
Baby, because I don't really like them down there like that. I don't like the artists.
Well, I thought it would be something, a good night out, something fun for us to do together.
Well, I know that's what you thought, babe, but you always thinking, and I don't want you thinking for me.
See,
no
right
more.
there.
I want to think for myself sometimes.
You dunked
You don't
on
have
her
to
right
lie,
there.
Craig. Yeah, you don't have to lie,
See, yeah,
Craig.
that's why he lied.
All right. Coming up, thank you, CLO. Coming up at the top of the hour, we'll have some entertainment news for you right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Well, Steve, according to Forbes, Kanye West is no longer a billionaire. He's no longer in the club. His net worth is estimated now at less than $500 million, at $400 million. This comes after Adidas and Gap both ended their relationships with Kanye. Adidas, as you know, produced the famous Yeezy line of shoes with Kanye, and Gap is reportedly removing all Yeezy Gap products, those big trash bags with all the stuff stuffed in there.
Yeah, they wanted that out the store anyway.
Anyway, right?
Let that be the reason.
Anybody going buying all these trash bags with all these free ass looking clothes in it.
I know.
I'm gonna go to Gap so I can come out here looking like I was at the thrift store. We ain't
Yep, Gap reportedly is removing all of Yeezy's products from its stores and online.
Look, I'm not happy for that by any means, man. I don't wish the demise of anybody, but it was blown up numbers anyway. They're walking around talking about I'm the richest black man in America. That's not true, dog. There are a bunch. There's some brothers out here that's knocking it down, and it's not true. That. But man, I don't wish any demise on the guy, but he'll be. Listen to me. If he's not a billionaire, he'll be fine.
Yeah.
Well,
400 million.
He
you
doesn't have a
paying that
choice.
400 million.
And they're dropping off because of those anti-Semitic comments he made. So there you go.
I told you, look, listen to me, and you don't apologize. You don't even try to make it right. And you talking about I fight fire with fire. Bruh, you don't even understand what you did.
Yeah.
But did it for what? It makes it's out of stupidity. He got to start listening to somebody, man. He ain't going to have nothing in him.
He does himself and Candace Owens. Candace Owens and himself.
Candace.
Yeah, that's who he listens to.
Candace might be the reason why you in this situation. Candace.
A big part of it.
Yeah.
All right, moving on to
himself. He's canceling himself.
Yeah,
I haven't seen that like this.
One last time.
What?
Crash and burn.
Can't be a genius and keep doing stupid sugar honey iced tea.
Yes.
Profound, Steve Harvey. Profound.
How we keep calling? When?
Every time.
It's sad. It's really sad.
It is.
Damn,
and we're watching it.
No, he not.
Before our very eyes. The demise of him. Yeah. All right, law enforcement agencies across the country have issued a warning for parents to check their children's trick-or-treat bags this year. Following a massive fentanyl bust at LAX airport, an unidentified passenger tried to get through security at LAX with bags of candy that contained over 12,000 fentanyl pills last week. The fentanyl was packaged inside of Skittles, Whoppers, and Sweethearts candy wrappers, which would be appealing to children. Law enforcement warned that the drugs could mistakenly or purposely be handed out to children this year as Halloween candy. That's
Why would
scary
you want to do
and
that
horrible.
Like that? Why would you want to do that to some children?
To children.
You know what? To anybody, period.
Some evil
But some
people
kids,
in the world.
Right.
Yeah.
Kids, man.
But you know what we do for trick-or-treating? We let them go through the activity, but we never let them eat the candy. We buy the candy. We let the kids eat the candy that we buy. They just go into the activity of trick-or-treating, and we throw that candy away. Yeah, we've always done that. Keep your kids
Y'all
safe.
ain't taking your ass nowhere.
Stay home.
Stupid ass mask off and get in there and cut that TV on.
That's it.
Halloween is over. It's canceled.
Your black ass is not finna be Casper this year.
Casper.
And
I'm
shut
about
up
to
all
treat my
that
son.
crying before you mess around and eat a sick ass piece of candy.
Horrible.
I'm finna do my son candy the way my mama used to do my fried fish. Just mush it up before he eat it. I'm finna mush every piece of candy up.
Yeah.
Make sure ain't
Yeah.
nothing in it.
Have it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Give me the bag. Give me the bag. Daddy, I've been out collecting. Give me the bag. And what is that? Chop. Pop. What is that in your mouth? What is you chewing?
Slap the candy out the baby mouth.
Dog, I'm talking about I get all the candy slapped out my mouth. And then the question comes, what is you chewing?
But wait a minute. Did you just say, I'm not finna be Casper this year?
No, you're not finna be that this year. Shut up all that crying and get in there and cut that TV on. Play that PlayStation I bought you.
Happy Halloween.
It's PlayStation 2 is good. Just go in there and play it.
Yeah. That's crazy. It's horrible. It's evil. Don't do that to the kids, please.
But man,
all right, Carla.
imprison these people.
Yeah.
These people need to get locked up, man.
Yeah, they do.
It's illegal.
Yeah, they do.
Absolutely.
Uh-huh.
Absolutely.
Yep. Yep.
Absolutely.
Yep.
See.
All right, moving on to Carla and her music news for us. What you got, Carla?
All right, guys, the Soul Train Awards, the nominees were announced late last week, and Beyonce and Mary J are leading with 7 nominations each. Following behind Mary J and Beyonce is Ari Lennox with 6 nominations. Lizzo and Chris Brown have 5. Other nominations include Money Long, Burna Boy, Jasmine Sullivan, Silk Sonic, and many others. Dion Cole is hosting this year's Soul
Go
Train
on, Dion.
Awards.
Oh, nice.
Yes,
That's
yes.
cool. I like
That's
that.
good.
Yeah.
That's big.
I love
That's
that
big.
boy.
Yes, we do. November
Hey,
27th on
did-
BET. Yes.
Did Kanye get nominated or anything?
No, he
Okay.
did
Can I
not.
say something?
Go ahead.
What?
Yes,
I'm
Steve.
just stunned. Ain't none of the little babies nominated.
The little
Well, little baby, dub baby, they could be in the building.
Black
You
baby,
never
that
know,
baby, them babies, your baby, my baby, TikTok baby,
right.
IG baby, rich baby.
coming
poor
up at
baby.
20 minutes after
Black
the
baby.
rideshare company Lyft is helping voters get to the polls for the midterm election. We'll talk about it right after this.
Baby, baby, baby.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Well, to help voters get to the polls for the midterm elections, Lyft is offering a 50% discount on rides to the polls. All voters have to do is add the code VOTE22 on the Lyft app to get 50% off. That's how you do it, Lyft. I like that, Lyft. You can vote early in Georgia, Texas, North Carolina, Florida, Tennessee, and Nevada. Of course, I voted last week here in Georgia, and I encourage everyone to vote early. So far, about 1 million people have voted early in the state of Georgia.
And I'm
That's
gonna
good,
need that
man.
Lyft driver to wait.
Wait
Until
for
you
what?
finish voting,
Yeah.
Yeah. And have some water in the car.
because you can't bring it to the people in line if they're in line.
know?
That's
That's crazy.
illegal. Yeah,
crazy.
can't do that anymore. Mhm.
That's a crime. Anything. They'll come up with anything to
Anything.
discourage you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks to everyone who's voted early, and keep doing it. Keep
Yes.
voting early every day until it ends, please.
That means
Keep
we
doing
vote early. We keep saying this. That means the
Yeah.
election has started. Go
That's
to the
right.
polls. Get out there and vote. I'm going tomorrow.
Oh
Gonna get it
yeah,
done.
oh yeah, let's do
Early
it. Yes.
voting.
My day is Thursday. Me and Jackie take my little girl. This is her first time voting. So Thursday
Oh,
is
that's
our day.
it. Yeah,
That's nice.
That's a
Making
cool
a
First time for
family.
Sydney.
Yeah.
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 That's what made me vote. My mom. Yep.
Yep. Mine too.
Yep.
Absolutely. So,
My parents
Uh,
always voted.
Always. That's right.
Always voted.
yeah.
They-
That's what
yeah.
we saw growing up. Yeah. It's our duty.
And
it's
they
our
s-
obligation.
Yeah, and they still had to go to work that day, because it's on a
Oh, yeah.
Tuesday. And they still had to go to work. They got up extra early to go vote, then go to work, or they voted after work. But most of the time it was before work. But they got it done. That's the most important thing. They got it done, and they knew the significance of it,
My
right?
father's favorite every voting day. I love little boy.
What?
I don't understand why he said that. Well, going down here and vote for one of these white people. Stupid.
That was the
That's what it was.
He
Back
said
in the
what was
day.
on his mind.
My daddy looked morally defeated. I was looking at my father. Well, going down here and vote for one of these white people.
See what happens.
Slick, stop saying that. We got to go out here and vote. Yeah, well, I ain't seen nothing, no change. So I'm going down here and vote. What my daddy
Yeah.
Well,
But he did it in spite of that.
going down
he
here and
didn't
vote
see
for one of these
change.
white people. See what they gonna tell us this year.
It is a good feeling after you vote, though. It really is. It gives you a sense of
Absolutely.
accomplishment. Yeah, you feel good inside. Yep. So Lyft, again, if you want to use that 50% discount, all you have to do is add the code VOTE22 to the Lyft app. 50% discount coming up at 34 minutes after the hour. Hey, Roscoe's in the building. We'll have a chat with Roscoe right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Well, listen to that. We got to say welcome back, Roscoe.
Ain't nothing to it, baby. Ain't nothing to it but to do it.
You're here.
I wrote everything that word said. I wrote saying, songs, everything. What going on, everybody? What going on, Shirley?
Hey, Roscoe.
Carly, what going on, baby?
Hey, Roscoe, what's happening?
Junior, what's happening, man?
Roscoe, my hero, boy.
Tom, how you feeling out there, boy?
Roscoe.
Hey, good, man. Hang in there, man. Gonna be all right for you, boy.
Yes, sir.
Well,
thank you, sir.
Roscoe, I'm glad you dropped by because, you know, we wanted to ask you something. You may already know this. I don't know, but you may have even been there. Yeah, you may have already been there.
I already know that. What?
Mm-hmm. You know, Drake had a big birthday party in Miami on Monday night. He was celebrating his 36th birthday, and it was star-studded.
You know how much money you got to have throw your party on Monday? All my party
right
had to wait on weekend.
Right there.
Everybody I knew was at work.
Okay.
Yeah.
Boy, you got to have some money when you got a bunch of rich ass people who can show up on Monday.
And it was star-studded. That's why I asked if you were there. The party was at Miami's Sexy Fish restaurant, but Drake changed the name of the restaurant to Sexy Gael for the night. He gave away $5,000 gift cards. He gave
What
away
is you talking about?
$10,000.
Sexy Gael? Who the hell is that?
Sexy Gal.
Sexy gal.
Sexy gal.
Sexy gal.
What's gal?
Okay. I didn't know what it was.
Gyal. That's how it's spelled.
No, I wasn't there. I was with his daddy.
Oh, you were? What's his daddy's name again?
Drake.
With the P?
Like curtains.
So stupid.
Oh, really?
I was with Drake. We was having a dressing contest. He wore the purple gators. I had lemon yellow gators on. He couldn't believe it. That's all.
Anyway,
no, I wasn't there. But you know, a lot of young people there. You know, I don't like a correlation with them too much. You know, because the bitch be on there.
Oh, you did? Why? I thought you were invited, Roscoe. I'm surprised.
Oh, I was, but I don't go down there because I don't like co-facilitating with a lot of young people. You know, I'll be all
like what?
What's
the
word? Co-facilitating.
What does that mean? I'm not familiar with that word.
You know, hanging out.
Why couldn't you just say hanging out, Roscoe? Yeah.
You got
because I'm heavy like that.
We need to keep up. Oh, okay.
Y'all need to stay with these new words.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I went there. So I went to Drake birthday party Monday over there. I had a lot of things to do. I was writing. Go ahead, Carly.
Well, I was gonna tell you, you know, Drake's name on social media is Champagne Poppy. So what's your name on social media?
Champagne Poppy.
Yeah, what's your name on social media? So we can follow you.
Hard Liquor Harold. Champagne Poppy. Hard Liquor Harold. Which one sound like gonna have the most fun to you? A hard liquor boy.
Hard liquor.
Hard liquor. You got all the see. You got Kettle Barrel Kill. You got Tequila Tommy. You know what I'm saying with that? That's how we do it a bit. This is how we do it.
Montel, huh?
Oh, they wrote that too.
But he gave away so much stuff, I thought.
Hell yeah, who do you think wrote it?
I don't know, but I was thinking Montel.
Montel sung it.
Oh, yeah. You wrote it?
Hell yeah, I wrote it.
Well, sing a little bit of it for us, Roscoe.
This is how we do it.
Yeah.
Oh, you danced to
He could never do it.
What is this dance? I like this dance you're doing.
So I had to show him how. Had to show him how.
But I just looked it up.
Show him how. This is how we do it. That's how I wrote a song right there.
It says songwriter Montel Jordan.
I just told you I wrote it. Did you hear how I sang it?
Yes.
He changed it. All right. Well, thank you, Roscoe.
That's all he had.
Coming up next, it is the nephew with today's prank phone call right after this.
That ain't nothing right there.
Hard liquor hair.
You don't get no credit with that.
All right. You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Coming up at about 4 minutes after the hour, it's my strawberry letter for today, and the subject is My House, My Rules. We'll get into that in just a bit. But right now, it is time for the nephew and today's prank phone call. What you got, Neff?
Huh?
You heard me. You heard me. What's on the menu? What's on the menu?
I got it. That's on your menu. This is in the entree section. You know, this is this the main course meal right here. All right. You sent my wife pictures. You sent my wife pictures.
What
kind of pictures? What kind of pictures?
Yeah, okay, what kind you think we sent it? What you think we doing?
We're pranking. We're pranking. So,
All right, Cat, let's go.
Yo.
May I speak to Trevor?
Yeah, this Trevor.
Hey, man, you been sending pictures of your damn stomach to my wife's phone?
Hey, what?
Hey, man, have your been sending pictures of your muscles on your stomach to my wife's phone?
Man, who the hell is this calling me with this?
This fish right here.
Is who?
This Fisher, man. My name is Fisher, but they call me Fish. What I want to know from you, have your been sending pictures of your stomach to my wife's phone?
Man, I don't know what the hell you talking about, Playboy. Don't call me with this about am I sending pictures. And if I am sending pictures, ain't none of your business.
It is my business. That's my wife. And you send this. She got. Oh.
What the hell you doing? You must ain't ripped up like me or something. You worried about sending pictures of his stomach.
Hey, man.
Get you some business. Don't call my phone with this stupid.
I got some business. My business is my wife, man. And if you send it, let me tell you something.
Tell me something.
I'm finna tell you right now. When I find you, if the same muscles that's on her phone is up underneath your shirt, I'm whooping your.
Hey, man, I ain't hard to find, Playboy. You can find me. And if I am sending pictures to your wife, she must like it, Playboy.
Hey, man, let me tell you. No, you're being disrespectful is what you're doing. You understand me?
You being a little calling me on the phone with this. You better check somebody else about this here before I had your wife rubbing on my stomach.
Hey, man, who you calling a man? Who you think you? Hey, who you think you talk? Let me tell you something. Okay, tell me.
That called my phone about a picture. That's who I'm talking to.
Because them is, if I find out them your muscles on my wife, what?
Obviously, you found my phone number, so I guess you can find me, homeboy.
Hey, how about this here? Where are you? Let's get this cracking.
Hey, ask your wife where I'm at. Where she at?
My wife is at work right now.
Yeah, you think so? How you think she got them pictures, homeboy?
Hey, man, I tell you what. When I find you, you're a little disrespectful.
Ask your wife where I'm at. Yeah, that's what you do, Playboy. You calling me with this old insecure. You must not be ripped up like me.
Hey, man. Hey. I got muscles on my stomach.
I'm headed to the gym right now to get this stomach right for your wife. Huh?
Hey, man, let me tell you something, man.
Yeah.
That's all right.
Yeah.
That's all right. Hey, how about this here? I know who your wife is. Nah.
That's all right. I know who she is, too.
Okay. Well, that's all right. And I'll be calling her. I'm calling her, letting her know what's going on.
Check this out. She like my stomach, too. Yeah. Yeah, you like that, don't you?
No. I tell you what. She gonna like it when I get to her. Cause I'm gonna let your wife know what's going on around here.
Say, man, you don't know nothing about my wife. Me, my wife, and your wife might be rubbing together, homeboy. You don't know nothing about my business.
Hey, man, you ain't finna be disrespectful to me, man. I done told you once.
Come see me, homeboy.
I will see you. I already asked you once, where are you?
I'm gonna raise up my shirt so you can see this ripped up six-pack that your wife like. Yeah, huh?
Okay. It's just a matter of time, then.
Don't call my phone with this. You better go check your wife and don't be calling a grown man.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I tell you what, I'm gonna call Ayana. That's who I'm finna call. Ayana, baby.
Say what?
Yeah. Oh, then slowed you down now. I'm calling your wife.
Well, call her then. We can get her on the three-way, and then and then I'll call your wife and get her on my way. Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you this here right now. What I need is
tell me whatever you want to tell me, Playboy.
I'm telling you right now, punk. Where you at?
I'm at Boulevard, homeboy. That's where I'm at. Now you got my wife's name. I want to know your name. They call you Fish or Chicken or whatever they call you. You can meet me wherever you want to, homeboy, and we can settle it. Ain't no big deal to me. I deal with punk chumps like you every day.
Okay,
yeah.
Not a problem. I'll be right. How long you gonna be there?
I'm gonna be there till your punk get here.
Okay, you look here. I want you to take my name down so you'll know who you waiting on. You got
I heard what? You said your name was Chicken or something like that.
Do you have a pen?
I don't need no pen, punk.
Okay, do you want to know who this is?
You just told me who you was, homeboy.
Oh, I ain't told you my full name, chump.
I don't need to know your name. You got my number. Calling me was about a tattoo or stomach or something.
It's muscles. It's muscles of your stomach on my wife's phone.
Okay. Did you look at the other pictures?
How many sit-ups do you be doing?
Did you look at the other pictures?
What other? Well, okay. Hey man.
Yeah.
I'm not finna be playing with you about my wife.
I ain't playing with you. I'm playing with your wife.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm finna tell you something about your wife. I'm finna tell you something about your wife that you don't know.
If I don't know it, don't nobody else know it.
Oh, I know it. Me and her know it. I just got off the phone with her. You want to know? You want me to tell you what your wife told me?
Whatever, man. Say what you got to say so I can get off the phone.
I'm going to say this right here. I'm going to say this, punk. This is Nephew Tommy from the Steve Harvey Morning Show. Your wife, Ayana, got me to prank phone call. Yo, ignorant, man. How stupid are you? Hello? This Nephew Tommy, man, from the Steve Harvey Morning Show. Your wife got me to prank phone call you, dude. Damn, you are more ignorant than me.
Boy, that help for that. Ooh, Lord. Boy, wait till I see this. Ooh, wee. Nephew Tommy, huh?
Yeah.
Boy, God, dog. Y'all man. Oh, my goodness.
Hey, Trevor, I got to ask you this, man. Answer this question for me. What is the baddest, and I mean the baddest, radio show in the land?
The only one with Nephew Tommy on it, I imagine. Y'all cold, boy. I tell you that.
Oh, man. All right, Trev, man. You be easy, man. Go light on Ayana, all right?
I'm going to show will tell Steve Harvey, I say, what's up?
What up, Bill?
Tommy,
What up,
you
Bill?
bet your match with that one, man.
Boy.
Woo!
He wasn't playing with him.
He wouldn't budge.
He was hilarious.
Man.
What about them other pictures I sent her?
What about your wife? The pictures I sent your wife.
Playboy, homeboy, all of
Chicken
that.
or fish. He called you chicken or fish.
Dog, did you just tell him, man, how many sit-ups you be doing?
I deal with chumps like you every day, partner. All day.
He was hilarious, nephew.
He had
Keep
a
it stupid.
six-pack, though. Mm-hmm.
I got one now, y'all. I got a
Shirley,
nice little
wait a minute,
4-pack
hold
working.
on, wait a minute, Shirley. Wait,
Sorry.
Shirley.
I was hoping that would just
No,
What did she
I
say?
heard that.
I
No,
missed
you-
it. I
you
missed
wasn't there. He had a six-pack. Mm-hmm.
I didn't do all of that.
Yes, you did, Shirley. Shirley, you need to wipe
Shirley,
your mouth.
you tasted yourself after you said
No,
that?
Shirley, you need to wipe
No,
your
I did
mouth.
not.
Oh, goodness.
Shirley, shut your mouth. I thought
sorry,
ain't nobody
I'm sorry.
heard. You look in here well. I don't miss nothing.
Nothing. You sure don't.
Oh, inside voice, outside voice.
He had a six-pack, huh? Yeah, that's what the whole...
You bit your bottom lip.
Moving on.
You bit your bottom lip. That's what you did. All right, Omar Shrine Auditorium. The nephew's coming to town. That is Charleston, South Carolina, November the 12th, the Low Country. Omar Shrine Auditorium. The nephew grabbing the microphone. Tickets on sale right now.
Ladies and gentlemen, get ready. Coming to town. Tommy, 2 mics.
Thank you, nephew. Coming up next, Strawberry Letters subject, My House, My Rules. We'll get into that right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
It is time now for today's Strawberry Letter. And if you need advice on relationships, work, sex, parenting, and more, please submit your Strawberry Letter to steveharveyfm.com. All you have to do is click Submit Strawberry Letter. We could be reading your letter live on the air, just like we're going to read this one right here, right now. And you never know, it could be yours. Write us.
You never know. Buckle up and hold on tight. We got it for you. Here it is. Strawberry Letter.
You're still sexy. I've been gone a couple of days. You still got that voice? Okay. Thank you, nephew. Subject, My House, My Rules. Dear Steve and Shirley, I've been with my lady for 4 years, and I told her we're getting married, so she suggested we live together first. I was under the impression that she wanted to live with me so she could save up money for our wedding expenses. As soon as she moved in, she stopped working. She said she needed a little time off to get adjusted to her new surroundings. That was a year ago, and she makes excuses when I ask her about finding a job. She keeps asking me when I plan to propose, and I always answer with whenever you find a job. I added her to a checking account that I have, and she uses it for household stuff. But she is blowing through her own personal savings by shopping online and hanging out with her girls. I'm almost 50 and she's 31, so I want her to live her life, but be more responsible financially. She cooks, cleans, and even takes out the trash. Sex is amazing when she allows it. Most times, it's an oral deal because she is too tired to go all the way. I am not complaining about that, but I need to know what she's tired from. We got in a nasty argument over me asking her to get a job, even if it's part-time. She said she's sick of me saying my house, my rules, and I understand that it sounds mean-spirited, but I mean it. That's all I ask of her. I think her friends fooled her into believing that I am supposed to take care of everything financially in our relationship. We are not married, so why would I do that? I provide the home, I bought her a car, and she has access to my money and credit cards. I would love for us to stack money together. I'm not wealthy, and she is draining me. Would I be crazy to propose to her if she doesn't change? Well, absolutely yes. Yes, you would be crazy to propose to her right now, or ever for that matter. And what makes you think she's going to change? You're 50, she's 31, you've got 19 years on her, she's young. She probably sees you, sir, as a sugar daddy, which means she expects you to take care of her. You already bought her a car. She uses your credit cards at will. I mean, who she is who she is. You'll only get more of the same if you propose and marry her. You know the saying, when someone shows you who they are, believe them. I'm sure you've heard that before. Well, so you got to believe her. How much more proof do you need? It's been a whole year. She's still not working. She's still living like a kept woman. She's living her best life. You can't even get that amazing sex you wrote about when you want it. So what is in this for you? To me, to you, I say this. Cut your losses with her, because you're going to end up broke if you don't stop this. You're expecting her to do something. She is not interested in having some sort of stacking money situation with you. She's not interested in that. She's interested in spending your money. Okay, you guys have two different life goals. You need to understand that and probably move on. Steve?
Well, I don't know how the letter got the title, My House, My Rules.
Mm-hmm.
We could call this Daddy of the Cane. We could call this Daddy Sugar. We could call it Sugar Daddy. We could call it the domino effect. We could call it raw sugar. Whatever you want to call it, brother. But your house ain't got no rules in it. You've been with this girl 4 years, and you told her you was going to get married. Then she said, why don't we live together first? You thought she wanted to live with you so y'all could save up money for your wedding. As soon as she moved in, she stopped working. Jackpot, bing, ding, 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 ding. You're 50, she 31. You already know what this is, dog. And she quit, and that was almost a year ago. She said she needed a little time off to get adjusted to her new surroundings. That's interesting. So let me ask y'all something. If somebody asks you to marry them or become their woman or date them or move in, you mean you get to take some time off from your job so you can adjust to your new surroundings? Wow.
That's nice.
Nice.
Isn't it?
Oh, so you mean like if I buy a brand new house and it's a new surrounding, I'm going to quit my job so I can get used to this house. Well, don't get too used to it because your ass ain't going to be in it long. Girl, I don't know what's happening here with this letter right here. But this dude right here, I don't even know. Dog, you 50. Why you even writing me? She asked when you was going to propose to her. You told her whenever you find a job. You added her to the checking account and said she used it for household stuff. But now she blowing through her personal savings, shopping online and hanging out with her girl. Now you want her to live her best life, but you want her to be more responsible financially. She's irresponsible. She retired at 31. That's I don't know how else to say it to you, dog. She retired at 31. She tired of working.
Hold that thought, Steve. We'll have part 2 of your response to today's Strawberry Letter at 23 minutes after the hour. My house, my rules is the subject. We'll get back into it right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, come on, Steve. Let's recap today's Strawberry Letter. The subject, my house, my rules.
You know, dog, he been with this lady 4 years. She wanted to get married. Soon as he said he would marry her, she said, let's live together. Soon as they moved in, she quit her job. She 31, he 50. Sugar daddy sitting up in here, don't even understand what's going on. Well, daddy, it's time for you to bring the sugar. So she's retired. She's blowing through her personal savings, shopping online, hanging out with her girls. Now, you want her to live her best life, but you want her to be more responsible. Here's the hook in the letter. She cooks, she cleans, she even takes out the trash. Sex is amazing when she allows it. Now, let's go over this. She cook, clean, she even take out the trash. Sex is amazing. Most sex is, dog. Most sex is.
Some bad sex is amazing.
It's really the most amazing thing ever. It's more amazing. It's like one of the top wonders of the world. To me, it's better than the Grand Canyon or Niagara Falls.
Way better.
Yeah, it's better than Victoria Lakes. It's better than all the constellations in the sky to me. I'm just saying, it's better than the
just like
part
Niagara
of the
Falls,
ocean.
to be honest with you. Yeah.
It is.
Better than
It's outstanding. Sex is the most amazing thing. It's better than food.
Better than ice cream.
Yeah, it is.
Hell yeah, it's better than ice cream.
Oh, yeah, it's better than ice cream.
Yeah, it is. Absolutely.
It's better than breathing because it has caused me to stop several times.
Several times.
And I didn't miss breathing at all.
Did you care for your next breath?
That is how amazing sex is. Now, he say most of the time it's an oral deal because she's too tired to go all the way. I'm not complaining about that, but I need to know what she's tired from. Well, she been shopping online all day and hanging out with her girls.
Yeah, that could wear you out.
That's exhausting.
Yes, it is.
That's exhausting, dog. And the fact that you getting anything at all. Clap, clap. Now, y'all got in a nasty argument over you asking her to get a job, even if it's part-time. She said she's sick of me saying my house, my rules. And I understand that it sounds mean-spirited, but I mean it. Well, that's an apology that ain't connected to nothing. I'm sorry I said it. I know it means I'm sorry I said it. I know it sounds mean-spirited, but I mean it. It's my house, my rules. That's all I ask of her. And then he says, I think her friends and fooling and believing that I'm supposed to take care of everything financially and rest of them. Ain't that what you're doing? Mm-hmm. See, ain't nobody fooled her. The fool is you the fool. Now, dog, my wife don't work. So I don't want to be hypocritical here. But we went in with that understanding that she wouldn't work. That was the understanding. So that we'd be able to travel together, see the world together. be with me whenever I need it, and she supports that. And she takes care of a lot of things. Now, your girl is taking care of a lot of stuff, too. She cooking, she cleaning, she taking out trash, though. It's all relative.
I don't know why he not taking that trash out. I don't know why he not.
I can't get Marjorie to take no damn trash out. So I think you got one up on me.
That.
I don't know why the hell she wants all this money I'm bringing up in the house. I don't know why you can't take this bag of trash out. I've never seen her walk into the trash can. Matter of fact, I don't even think she know where they at.
But it mysteriously disappears, doesn't it?
Oh, now listen to this right here. We are not married, so why would I do that? Boy, you're doing it now, man. You're providing everything. I provide the home. I bought her a car. She has access to my money and credit cards. Man, dog, you don't, dog, I'm confused. You say you think of friends fool you into believing that I'm supposed to take care of everything financially in my relationship. We not married, so why would I do that? That was your statement. We're not married, so why would I do that? Then you turn around and said, I provide the home, I bought her a car, she got access to my money and credit cards. I'm confused. If you wouldn't do that, why are you doing that? Damn, dog. I would love for us to stack money together. You can't stack money together if one person is taking the stack.
There you go.
I'm not wealthy and she's draining me. Would I be crazy to propose if she don't change? Boy, you gonna marry her? Oh, you gonna sign up for it?
He ain't talking about it.
Dog. Man, Shirley's response was spot on. I meant to say that earlier. Congratulations, Shirley. I really enjoyed your answer. I would cut my losses, dog. I would leave.
Well, he ain't got to leave. It's his damn house. He ain't got to leave.
Well, I'm talking about, well, ain't no more access to this money, ain't no access to the credit card.
Yeah, cut her off.
And I'm going to go and sell that car.
That I bought you.
Yeah, we turning that back in.
That sex must be amazing.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you, Steve.
Bye,
Please
Sugar
leave
Daddy.
your please leave your comments on today's letter on Instagram and at Steve Harvey FM, and check out the Strawberry Letter podcast on demand. Now, coming up next, it is Sports Talk with Junior right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, it is time now for Junior and Sports Talk. Junior, what you got?
Oh my gosh, man! Kanye West is having a really bad week. I mean, I just can't believe this. Jaylen Brown.
This is sports.
Yeah, because he got Don to Sports. Remember Don to Sports? Remember he started that with AB, all that. Remember
With Antonio Brown?
with Antonio Brown and everything.
Y'all thought
remember?
this was a real company?
Yeah, it's a real company. Because this week, not only did Gap and Adidas drop him, Jaylen Brown, guard for the Celtics, and Aaron Donald for the Los Angeles Rams, they didn't drop that on Kanye. They don't want to be associated with him. He loses everything this week. Come on. Down to sports, is that they losing that. Also, Uncle, I know you overseas, so you don't even know this. The NBA started last week, is 1 week into the NBA season, and the Los Angeles Lakers are 0-3, and everybody's freaking out because we don't know what's going on. The one thing they talking about is, do you trade Russell Westbrook? Is this the problem for the Lakers?
They keep saying that. Why they keep saying that?
They keep saying it, T, but it's 3 games, though. They play tonight.
Now, it's something wrong with street clothes. That's the problem. Street clothes. Trust me. He going to have street clothes on by the end of the month. I promise you. End of November.
Anthony Davis. Remember last season, he sat out 55 games, so that's what we named him street clothes, because every time you see him, he just in street clothes. Ain't never in uniform. He just in street clothes.
He stay in his street clothes.
He stay in it.
Whoa.
So they try to say that, Russell Westbrook could be the problem should the Lakers cut their losses with Westbrook.
Here's the deal.
Trade.
Russell Westbrook is not the problem. The problem is they bought this extremely talented basketball player who is my favorite player in the league, hands down, with Chris Paul. And they bought him out there, and they don't know how to put his talent with LeBron because he looks unsure of what his role is. Westbrook is an engine, man. That boy's nasty, but he's not allowed to be that on the team. I think they should trade him and let him go somewhere so he can ball.
Where he can flourish. I understand that. Right quick, Tommy, we got to tell Uncle Steve this. We want to just say this. Congratulations to the Houston Astros. I want to let y'all know. World Series. Yeah, here we is. World Series.
Oh.
Talk about us cheating. Well, we here now. We ain't cheating now.
The champ is here.
Yeah, champ is here. And we playing the Philadelphia Phillies for the World Series. Just wanted to let you know, Uncle, since you're on the side of the world, we in the World Series. Just want to let you know
playing
that.
the Phillies, baby.
Playing
Friday.
the Phillies. Friday.
Wow, the Phillies is in it?
Yes, sir.
Uh-huh.
Damn.
Beat the Padres 4-1. We swept the Yankees 4-0. Just want to let you know, you might want to come on, get on this bandwagon, and let you know the Stros is going to win the World Series this year. Just go ahead. Just go ahead. Just say it.
But we do love the Yankee fans shouting out to Senator Ted
we
Cruz.
do love them.
All right. Thank you, Junior. That's
that
right,
we do
Carla.
like.
At the top of the hour, we're going to talk about retirement with our very own original king of comedy right after this. What, Steve? What?
Who the hell
Wait
retired?
a minute. Wait a minute.
Not today.
We ain't ready yet. Hold on.
The news
what?
has leaked.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Well, earlier this year, the greatest tennis star of all time, the GOAT, Serena Williams, announced that she was stepping away from competing in tennis. But she recently made it clear that it does not mean she's retiring from playing tennis. At a recent tech conference, Serena was asked, "What are the chances we will see her play again?" And she responded that the chances are very high. Very high. So, here's a question. She's retiring, but she could play again, you know?
So never
Maybe
say
not
never.
on.
Never say
Yeah. She's the Tom Brady of tennis. Is that what you're trying to say, Tommy?
Everything must change.
Yeah. So, Steve, I got to ask you now.
Nothing stays the same.
Did you just step away from comedy altogether, or did you retire?
Stand
You
up.
have-
You was there, Shirley.
I
You was
know,
all
so
there.
I'm asking. Yeah, we were all there, and it was a great night.
Well,
I was
don't
gonna
know,
say
man,
it.
because I haven't done it, and I don't like the way my timing is right now. Even though I have jobs that have kept my comedy muscle active and sharp, I don't have the set that I would be proud of right now to put out. I really don't. I would need about 6 months on stage. Yes, Carla, but I do have one in me, but I got to wait till I'm leave TV.
Well, that's what I was going to say. Is it because you're restricted? Because I think...
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah.
Career
so is
ending.
This comedy special going to end it for sure.
Well, why do you want to end it, though, like that? I thought you wanted to do this forever.
Do what forever?
I thought you wanted to be in comedy and do stand-up, you know, when you wanted it on your own terms forever.
Not forever.
Well, Shirley, you can't do nothing forever.
I mean, you know what I mean? Like, some of those old comedians, like, you know, did it till they were well up in age.
Yeah, it don't look good either, though. It don't look good. Comedy don't look good after a certain age. You just don't.
Because you're talking about what your next comedy special will end your career.
Well, it'll
it
end
doesn't
all
have to.
television.
It's because
no,
of what
yes,
you
it will.
want.
Yeah.
Oh no, yes,
you
it will.
wanna
No,
say.
no, it's over. I'm just telling you right now. I know it's a wrap.
You're not
No,
in
no, because
denial.
what I want to
And you're
say
gonna
is
do it
career
anyway?
ending. Yes.
Okay,
Career
let's ask the
ending.
most pertinent question.
Yeah.
Would that end this radio show as well with this?
Yeah,
special?
everything gonna be gone.
Oh, well, he not doing it. He not
Everything.
gonna
You
do
can't
it.
do that one.
Sponsors is gone. Everybody gone.
Oh, yeah.
Gone. Out the window.
I'm trying to figure out why would you
So
do
you would
that?
be the Kanye.
Why would I do
Why
what,
would you-
Shirley?
Why would you do something that's going to end your career?
Because
That
of Dave
means-
Chappelle.
Dave Chappelle. What about him? Because
His special
yeah.
motivated me.
Yeah.
I want to say what I want to say too.
Yeah, because he gets away with it.
Okay.
What a damn Dave Chappelle was so ignorant talking about Detroit. He said they were booing me. Dave, you suck. Dave, you suck. We want our money back. He said, I gathered myself. I said, people of Detroit, Hear me and hear me well. You will never get your money back. He said, but then I felt so bad about it because I just wasn't having a good night. I decided to do something for the people of Detroit. So I spent half of my money that night, and I bought tens of thousands of dollars of bubble gum. And I drove around the city passing out the bubble gum to homeless people so they could chew it and still be hungry. Boy, I see this boy's a fool, man.
Oh, yes, he is, and we love him.
I said, this damn thing, Chappelle say anything. So they could chew it and still
All right.
be hungry.
Coming up in 20 minutes after, we'll have more of the Steve Harvey Morning Show right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, Carla, you've got some news to report on yours and Kier's HBCU. What's going on?
Well, check this out, Junior. Prairie A&M University and Texas A&M, Nephew Tommy's alma mater, have received $12.12 million in funding to help recruit and develop and support black teachers. PVAMU's Green College of Education, in partnership with A&M, Texas A&M, they are looking to lead in producing teachers. That's what I love about it in the state of Texas. So we have to say thank you to the U.S. Department of Education for awarding Prairie A&M University this grant money. Junior.
Yeah.
You know what, Tommy? Thank you.
You're supposed to say you know. What Junior?
You know, boy.
Wait a minute. I'm going to give you the new note call, but let's just go ahead and thank Tommy's school for giving us 12 more million. You know.
You're going to get to that.
Yeah.
Why did Tommy school get 12.5?
No, they giving this to us. Huh?
Actually, these schools are sister schools. Actually. So they work together in partnership.
Yeah.
Yep.
You didn't know that stuff?
Hell no.
You don't believe it.
Been in them two
think they're
campuses.
lying?
Do they look like sisters?
They
No.
do. Prairie look
Do they look like sisters? Have you
say
ever been to
what?
them campuses? Do they look like sisters?
Steve.
Who your dad?
Well, congratulations.
He said, "Who
Y'all
your
must
dad?"
got different mamas and daddies.
They're half. We'll have more of the Steve Harvey Morning Show coming up at 33 minutes after. We'll play a round of Would You Rather right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
It is time now, guys, to play a round of Would You Rather. Would you rather eat a pumpkin, eat it raw, eat a pumpkin raw, or eat a salad with flies on it?
What kind of would you rather ask question is that?
Nobody eat no damn
Well,
salad
just
with
answer
flies
the
on
question.
I ain't eating no
it.
raw.
Nobody want to eat no
salad
salad
with
with no flies on
I
it.
know.
I can fan flies. Been doing that.
I don't even know what
I'm
pumpkin
finna eat this
tastes like.
pumpkin, man.
Raw.
Yeah.
Well, what is I'm eating this salad for? The salad ain't cooked.
Raw.
It's a raw salad. All right, would you rather ants in your pants or worms in your shoes?
No, you can't be in my pants. I'm gonna have to deal with them worms in them shoes. No. You can't be in my pants.
Hell no. I got these worms in the shoes. I'm gonna walk their ass to death.
I'm gonna kill their ass.
Just by walking.
I'm gonna kill
They gonna
them.
die just because you walk. That's it.
Them damn ants gonna be busy though.
Yeah, you can't fool with the ants, man. And when they get together, woo!
Oh,
And they
they're
get
always
scared.
together.
They get
They're
scared
always
and they
together.
get that signal.
Yeah.
Boy,
Yeah.
and bite at the same time.
No.
Ugh.
Yeah. Worms.
All right, would you rather dinner at the Exorcist house or
Hey,
dinner
B?
at the Poltergeist? Oh,
I'm at the
dinner
Poltergeist house.
Poltergeist.
When
Yeah.
this
They gonna
heifer's
turn-
not spitting on me and turning her head around, and the devil pick up the bed. We don't play with the devil.
No.
And the
We black
poltergeist
people.
house, y'all gonna turn this damn TV off and we gonna get some sleep around here. That's what y'all gonna do.
Bring the white people out the TV. Yeah, we here, but I tell you who ain't here. The devil ain't here though.
B. Yeah.
Be poltergeist. White people stepping out of TVs. How y'all doing? What's
Got
up?
that. Come on. Make yourself at home.
Hey, step
three
back
black
up in
people
there and
here.
put on ESPN before you come out.
Dun-dun-dun.
Yeah. Satan picking the bed up. Got this white girl scarred all up, turning her head. I'll give you a countdown. I don't know what I want to go.
All right. Would you rather sleep in a coffin for a whole week now?
B.
Or sleep in the bed with a vampire?
B. Scoot your punk ass over. Bite me. Try
you on B. Yeah.
Your ass, man. Me and him gonna be busy. We're not laying in this damn coffin.
With a vampire?
Man, what he gonna do?
Now, if I sleep in the coffin, can we keep the door open? Can we keep the lid open?
No.
Dog, I'm not climbing in that coffin. I don't give a damn what happened. Me and that vampire, I'll be up all night with his ass.
Yeah. My first rule with the vampire, keep your fangs to yourself.
I bet that coffin comfortable though. I'm telling you, man. I bet you that thing is comfortable.
It's all sad.
Tommy want the coffin, guys.
What?
Well,
yeah.
You ain't got nobody you can check on it with.
We'll be back at 49 minutes after with the last break of the day and some closing remarks right after this.
Look tight to me if you ask.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, Steve, before we get to your closing, we do want to offer up our prayers and condolences again for actor Leslie Jordan. Leslie Jordan died this week after suffering from some kind of medical emergency while he was driving, which caused him to crash into a building. Everyone loved him. He was such a beloved comedian and actor. Yeah, he really was. He really was. His antics on Instagram helped us get through the pandemic, but we also loved him since he starred as Beverly Leslie on Will and Grace. And we want to just say, rest well, Leslie. Definitely.
Yeah, man. Everybody just loved him.
Such a sweetheart, yes.
Adorable
Sweet
is
spirit.
the word.
Sweet spirit.
Yeah, so our condolences going out to his family, fans,
For sure.
everyone. Yeah. Man.
There were a lot of them. All right, Steve.
Can I ask y'all something on another note?
This ought to be good.
Anybody talk to Herschel? I'm just asking.
For what though?
I'm just,
For what?
I'm just asking if anybody talk
I only
to
talked to Raphael.
Okay.
I try to
Reverend
limit my
Raphael.
talks to one stupid person a week.
And that's it.
And being on the radio with you every day pretty much occupies that space for me. So I don't have time for nobody else.
And
I
then
talk
the
to your
headlines
ass.
with Kanye. It's just a lot. It's overwhelming.
Oh, Steve.
No, I'm not that
When I was
stupid.
in Chicago.
Good.
When I was in Chicago over the weekend, I ran into, my driver took me to the airport, said that please leave Tommy alone. He said, he's short and he stands with Tommy. He's 5'3", and he stands with Tommy. And
Wow.
that's what he told me.
Well, if
to
he
tell you his
stands
name
with
was
Tommy,
Grease.
we ain't gonna know it. Hope you don't. Why don't you come on the other side of them bushes?
He said we ain't gonna know it.
Yeah.
His name is Reggie. They call him
'Cause,
Grease, and he just
'cause
Tommy.
I'm
he's a
5'3" when
fan.
I'm sitting.
Thank you, Reggie. I appreciate you, man. Thank you, Reggie.
Thanks, Reggie.
Grease. Call him Grease.
Hey, thanks, Grease. Way to hang in there, represent sharp people all around the world. Because I know I'm going to get in some kind of trouble, but don't nobody care. We got other issues. Your height, it can't be one of them. But I stand with him. Well, where?
At 5'3", yes.
Can't be behind the chair. You can't stand behind the table. Damn sure better not go up there to that podium and start talking. We ain't gonna know where that voice is coming from.
Everything that possibly
That
happened in
was his
Chicago,
message.
you brought this back. Out of everything that possibly happened in Chicago.
But you know,
And a shout out to Barbara
Tommy, I pick
Bates,
out the
too.
rich stuff. You know, I was with my driver.
Oh yeah, I caught
And,
that. I caught
'cause
it.
I was my driver, and man, there wasn't no Uber driver.
No.
No, this designated driver right
How do you know that it wasn't Uber? I didn't say
Well,
that.
if it
wasn't
was
an
Uber, you
driver.
say it was Uber, but it wasn't, was it?
Anybody claiming Uber?
Was it Uber? You know you don't like to lie. Was it Uber?
I don't. You're right.
Yeah. Yeah.
And a shout out to Barbara Bates too and her whole foundation. She had a lovely breast cancer awareness event, as she does every year for breast cancer awareness, and it was
Man,
lovely.
one of the
Hey, Miss Bates, I never met you. My name is Tommy. I heard a lot about you. Heard you're a real nice person.
Mm-hmm.
So happy.
She's a sweetheart.
Happy Wednesday to you.
Breast cancer survivor.
Yeah. All her clothes is for tall people, though.
She make clothes for regular people.
She don't do them little outfits.
Them little outfits.
You ain't never seen nothing be on a little baby coat rack. You know, where they had a whole suit, shirt, and tie. Everything be just hung up on the suit. It'd be real stiff. You ever seen baby clothes, the whole outfit be on the hanger. The shirt, the tie, the jacket, the pants, little socks be pinned under.
The socks?
How you get all that on one damn coat hanger? And the coat hanger little. Yeah, she don't make them type of clothes. I'm on a short kick right now because of Shirley's driver. What's his name?
Grease.
Grease, you know, I appreciate you telling me to stay off Tommy, but this ain't about Tommy. This about you, Grease. I don't know how you got the name Grease. Let me just try to think of a couple ways you got the name Grease. Because when you had a bike as a little boy, you kept getting grease on you because the chain kept rubbing on your shirt. That's why they called you Grease.
The chain on his shirt.
Or when, you know the bike chain. He'd go to try to get on his brother's bike, and the bike chain grease would get on his shirt. That's how he got called Grease.
Anyway.
Or when he was going out the door to school, passed by the stove, the grease can would hide him, and so they would call him Grease.
Oh, goodness.
They couldn't see him past the grease can. And then the other reason they called him Grease, because he the same height as a bottle of Wesson oil.
What? He's 5'3", he said.
Why he tell you he was 5'3"?
Because he wanted you to lay off short people.
Okay, let me ask you a question. When he was driving, could you see him?
Yes, I could see him, yes.
There wasn't no mirrors in the car helping him? You ain't see no blocks? You ain't see no telephone books? None of that? Hey, what's up, Grease? Just wanted to holler at you, pimp. Where we off, Tommy? We on you, Grease.
That's his only message.
Hang in there, Grease.
All right, Grease, be easy, brother. I got your back, man. Don't worry about Steve. We good.
And he had your back.
We good,
Grease
Grease.
got a rope to help him get up in the SUV to drive.
I love you, Grease.
Grease don't go cliff diving. He go curb jumping.
We have to go. Say goodbye.
If it rain outside, all the short people be having the swimming trunks standing on the curb jumping in puddles. Having a good time. Hey, y'all have a great day.
Tsunami out
For all Steve Harvey contests, no purchase necessary, void where prohibited. Participants must be legal U.S. residents at least 18 years old unless otherwise stated. For complete contest rules, visit SteveHarveyFM.com.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.